Good morning and welcome to Turkey. It took me 2.5 hours to get out of Istanbul. Traffic is good, but Istanbul is huge. The toll fee was 1,170, which is about $20. The last toll was 800. And I think I underestimated the size of Turkey. It's pretty big. And very hot, 37 degrees Celsius outside. So got about 20 kilometers to go before the first stop, making it 450 kilometers since this morning from Istanbul. Got gas, about 26 liters for $38 US. That's about $6 a gallon. What? We're going up there. Pergamon, Acropolis, archaeological site. High above the modern town of Bergama. The city flourished between the 3rd century BC through the Roman era and today stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The layered history spans between Hellenistic, Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman periods. In its golden age, Pergamon was the capital of the Attalid dynasty, one of the wealthiest and most cultured kingdoms, to emerge after the death of Alexander the Great. There's a big lake or river. So we're gonna pretend that this is the very outer entrance to the Acropolis, since we haven't reached the parking yet. The Attalid kings transformed their mountaintop capital into a rival to Alexandria itself. Building a library so vast and prestigious that it's said to have held hundreds of thousands of scrolls. In fact, the very word parchment comes from Pergamon. Look at this. There's the hill, the city, important buildings, more of the city. Wow. This is when Egypt allegedly cut off papyrus exports to slow Pergamon's library down. The city scholars perfected the new writing material made from treated animal skin, pergamena. But Pergamon's story doesn't end with the Greeks. The city later became a jewel of the Roman Empire, and one of emperors left an especially lasting mark on the skyline, Trajan. Trajan ruled Rome from 98 to 117 AD, at the height of the empire's territorial expansion. Under him, Rome reached its greatest size in history. He's remembered as the brilliant military commander and builder. And here in Pergamon, the Temple of Trajan still crowns the Acropolis, built to honor him as a living god alongside Zeus. But Trajan's most famous conquest lies far from Turkey, in Dacia, roughly modern-day Romania. In two brutal campaigns in 101 and 105 AD, Trajan defeated the Dacian king Decebalus and annexed Dacia as a Roman province, seizing its legendary gold and silver mines. So this was the sanctuary of Athena. Here's the amphitheater. Wow. This victory was so significant, it's immortalized back in Rome on Trajan's column, a 30-meter carved monument depicting the entire war in stone. Roman settlers who colonized Dacia afterward left the linguistic legacy still alive today. It's a major reason why Romanian, unlike its neighbors, is a Romance language descendant from Latin. By the way, it's 37 degrees Celsius outside. So we got Trajan's sanctuary. Wow. Wow. Pretty sure this is marble. Look at it. So as far as the imagination of what it looked like, here you have it. You know, it's one thing to learn about Trajan, but it's another to actually be here. Wow. where the arsenal was and the aqueducts. I was gonna say this is the pit of for the 300s, but I'm just kidding. You know the movie, yeah? And with that, it's time to go to the next destination. Cool, huh? What?
Dust and stars, flesh and blood on me. Over these now, they're almost dry. And no white birds for you.
Look at that rock.
Easier than should.
Ooh. That's where the real palaces were. I know I said that we're gonna go to the next place, but you know, every so often I find like a different spot to kind of film for you. But to really experience it, you know, you gotta come here. Look at that. Look at that.
I will get wonders on wonders. The higher your aims will be, the better will be.
And once again, I come before the bus. Oopsie, I went into the small neighborhood. Very old neighborhood.
And I don't leave me so long. You will see that you can get what you want. With your soul and my phone,
Okay, back to the normal neighborhood.
we won't lose our faith. Keeping an eye my awareness. Come and feel like
So there's a whole bunch of alleyways with restaurants that are really cool. And there's definitely a lot of things to see in this city. So this right here is the Red Hall Basilica, but as you can see, it not visible the whole hole. So hopefully they kind of restore it because it looks really cool. And then we were up there, all above there. Just paid another toll for $2.40, and private vehicles must pay the road tax before exiting the country. I think that's done at border control. Got to my Airbnb. Look, I have a washer and like a living room, and it's about $70.